Hello, coolers, and welcome back to Viva Barca. Welcome to the home of everything Barcelona, where we are going to be discussing the latest developing stories. We start with Hector Bellerin, as it has been reported that the out-of-favor Barca defender is on the radars of Jose Mourinho's AS Roma. We are going to be discussing on that report as we progress. Then secondly, talking about this report claiming that Barcelona are in advanced negotiations with Mexican telecom company over sponsorship deal. We are also going to be looking at that. So guys, before we get right into it in much detail, please do ensure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. Hector Bellerin's return to Barcelona this season has not gone according to plans. The 27-year-old came back to his boyhood club, signing on a Bosman deal on the summer transfer deadline day after his contract at Arsenal was terminated. Brought in as an emergency signing to strengthen the right-back slot, Bellerin has failed to deliver for Barca so far, with fitness issues and poor form hampering him. So much so that manager Xavi Hernandez has been utilizing Alejandro Balde, a left-back, ahead of Bellerin in his natural right-back position. As a result, the former Arsenal ace has played just 5 matches so far for Barca across all competitions this season. With Bellerin's contract expiring at the end of the season, chances of a renewal had been looking slim. However, now Barca can cash in on the Spaniard in the January transfer window rather than letting him leave for nothing in the summer. Indeed, according to the report in Italy, as relayed by Mundo Deportivo, Bellerin has emerged as a January transfer target for Jose Mourinho's AS Roma. The Serie A heavyweight are set to enter the market for a new right-back as January as a replacement for Rick Karsdorp. Mourinho lambasted a Roma star in his recent press conference after the game against Sassuolo and claimed that he will let the player go in January. While he did not name that player, it is being speculated that the Portuguese tactician targeted Karsdorp, who now looks to be on his way out. And Bellerin has popped up, on Roma's radar as a potential replacement. Roma are said to be monitoring the 27-year-old situation at Barca and could present him with an offer to lure him to Italy in the winter window. Barca, for their part, could be open to such an operation considering that Xavi wants to sign a new right-back as a priority in January. So it will be interesting to see if Bellerin's return to his boyhood club is cut short during the mid-season trading period. Honestly, Hector Bellerin returning to his boyhood club Barcelona was not expecting things to go the way they have gone. Not the best way for a player to return to his boyhood club. He has not been fit for most of the time, and even when fit, the chances that he has been given to play, he does not impress. And there have been a lot of rumors, a lot of reports talking about the player's future, that he might leave the club even before his contract comes to an end. But one thing is for sure is the player won't be renewed. Barcelona are not interested in extending Bellerin's contract. He did sign just a 1-year contract, if we quite remember well. It was just a 1-year contract alongside Marcos Alonso as well. But for Alonso, he has been impressing the coach, the Barca staff, and he will be extended likely for 2 more years. But Hector Bellerin's own case is quite the opposite, as Barcelona want to let him go. Because when we look at things right now, I can't still imagine, like, Bellerin is a right back by nature. But Xavi have been opting to use but a left back in that place. Alejandro Balde have been playing left back in recent games. Jordi Alba now goes to the natural left back position. Alejandro Balde plays right back. So you can see how the distrust that Xavi is showing for Hector Bellerin. He does not care about him. It's clear. Because now Hector Bellerin is not injured, he's fit. But for the last 2 games, I think he has not even played, always been on the bench, and Xavi would prefer to use a natural right back in Alejandro Balde in that role. So luckily enough, Alejandro Balde is a very good and versatile player, and he has been doing so well, because had it been Alejandro Balde was not too effective in that position. Definitely, Xavi couldn't have been counting on him. But for Xavi to put Alejandro Balde back to back at right back, say something like the kid is really good and he does a decent job in that position, despite it not being his natural position. So from all that, it is very clear that Hector Bellerin is not desired by the club anymore. Just maybe Barca did not see this level of, I don't know, flop, but he has not been that the best. So according to this report, Barcelona will try to push him out of the club in the January window, as it has been reported that Serie A giants AS Roma are showing interest in him. So Barcelona will be hoping that that interest grows and grows so that it might be the perfect opportunity for them to cash in on Hector Bellerin. Then on to the next story of discussion. Barcelona made headlines over the summer with their sponsorship deals, including the partnership with music streaming giant Spotify. Despite the club's flailing finances, the Catalans continue to attract lucrative sponsorship deals across the world, and according to Mundo Deportivo, they have received a fresh sponsorship from Easy. Easy is a Mexican telecommunication company which is owned by Grupo Televisa and is operated by Empresas Cablevisión. It is a company that offers telephone, internet, and cable TV services and is listed as Cable in caps in the Mexican stock market. Easy has a strong outreach in Mexico with coverage in the capital Mexico City and 60 other countries across the country. The telecommunications giant in Mexico now wants to venture into a new partnership with Barcelona. They have reportedly tabled an offer to the Catalan club for the same, and it is believed that the two parties are currently in advanced negotiations over the deal. This is not the first time Barcelona are negotiating a new sponsorship agreement this season, with the club also in talks with cryptocurrency company Nexo over becoming the club's official sponsor on the shirt sleeves. The deal is likely to be agreed before the start of the upcoming FIFA World Cup later this month. Talking about sponsors, Barcelona entered this new campaign with a new shirt sponsor, as we all know, Spotify. Of course, after the contract of Japanese giants Rakuten had expired, Barcelona had to go for music giants Spotify, and now we're talking about this new other name that have entered the list that might be a sponsor in the future for Barca by name Easy, which is a Mexican telecom company. So let's see how things will go when it comes to that. So guys, with that we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.